front row, which is a little bit silly because you're really far back. And you are perfectly safe so long as you stay behind this rope right here. And yeah, you guys too. You're sitting in coach right now. You can sit in first class if you want. You just have to decide that you deserve it. There's a little empowerment for you on the street here tonight. All right. Awesome. Okay, cool. Folks, I don't like to jump right into the heavy stuff right away. I like to take a minute at the beginning of the show to just get warmed up. And in order to do that, I am going to begin tonight with a little bit of fire eating.
Do you want to?
No, it's more comfortable on the curve.
Okay.
Kids, don't try this at home. Go to your friend's house first, all right? Okay. What a mess. Here's a little something from the 70s. These are hot pants. One person liked that dumb joke. All right. Thank you. There are many ways to extinguish the torches. All the other ones are better. You'll like those better. Hang on. It's a little windy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to be able to do the really impressive stuff. I'm going to apologize for that right now. Let's see if I can pull this one off. Normally it gets some kind of response. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It tastes like chicken. And it leaves me with kissably fresh gasoline breath. Oh, you guys in the back there, you're blocking the crosswalk. I need you to come 5 steps closer. Just make sure that people can cross behind me. Leave the crosswalk totally open. All right, keep moving, keep moving. There you go. Thank you. Your applause eases the pain in here. Oh, it got real. You know what fire smells like? Burning nose hair. Thank you. Yeah, it's windy. Let me see if I can figure out what the wind is doing. I missed. Thank you very much. Some of you are probably wondering if that was real fire. That was real fire. And to prove it to you, I'm gonna burn this kid right here. Hold still, kid. Seems really excited about it too. I'm gonna leave that kid alone. That kid's dad is a lawyer. Folks, good evening. My name is David Darwin. I call my show the One-Man Sideshow. Let me explain what I mean by that. Back in the days of traveling circuses, there was a big top, the main tent, where you would see lions, tigers, trapeze, big stuff. Off to the side, there was a smaller tent, the sideshow, where for an additional fee, you could see things like a juggler, a magician, but also the fire eater, the sword swallower, the bed of nails, the tattooed man, the bearded lady. You'd see 10 great acts for one low price. And no one can afford this anymore. So now one guy has to learn all 10 acts. My bearded lady is spectacular. We'll get to that. For right now, folks, I'd like to try this. Folks, in just a second here, I'm going to swallow this sword. Are there any questions? Yes, you're right. Have I ever cut myself? Shaving, but not doing this. Is it real? I have a two-part answer to that. Some people, when they ask, is it real, they're asking, is it sharp? The answer is no. It's as dull as I can make it. Some people argue with me that means it's not a sword anymore, it's just a metal stick. But metal stick swallowing wouldn't sound as cool. Some people, when they ask, is it real, they're asking, does it fold up into the handle? And it doesn't. I could try to prove that to you, but I'm not going to. Here's why. I've discovered that if you don't believe me, you just don't believe me. There's nothing I can do to change your mind. This is like professional wrestling, where half of you think it's real, half of you think it's fake, and either way, I get paid, I don't care. Here's how this goes. I'm gonna lower the sword till it gets about halfway down, and then I let go with my hands. I let gravity take it the rest of the way down until it stops right here above my stomach. I'll tell you honestly that if I were a more talented sword swallower, I would be able to go down into the stomach. That would allow me to swallow a 3-inch longer blade. But I'm perfectly happy with this. That's fine. Here we go. Oh, I'm just warming it up. These are terrible cold. Have you ever had brain freeze? It's like that all the way down. I'm not a role model, kids. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I want you to dream your dream. I just want you to pick a better dream. All right, let's do this. One more thing. Don't make me laugh while I do this, because then it comes out my nose. Stay in school, kids. Actually, you know what? I did stay in school. Don't major in communications, kids. You see this? This is a liberal art. Cheers. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And if you look very closely, you might be able to tell I'm about a quart low. Thank you. All right. One person liked that stupid joke. I'm going to entertain you all individually in this show. If you stick around long enough, it'll be your turn. But of course, folks, not everything I do is a death-defying stunt. Okay, so we have the front row now, and then we have the back row, and the back row is now bigger than the front row. Okay, so I need some of you to defect to this side. Come to the dark side. We have cookies, right? And you know what? If you all do it together, nobody has to feel weird. Okay, everybody just like take 10 steps forward, and you're there. Okay. Thank you. The early adopters have already gotten on board. All right. Follow their lead. They're the visionaries. All right. The rest of you just can't see it yet. Folks, not everything I do is a death-defying stunt. Some of what I do are old vaudeville tricks. Do you know what vaudeville was? Vaudeville is what they had back before they had movies or TV or Snapchat. They had these little theaters where guys like me would do tricks like this for ungrateful children, like you. I'd like to try an old vaudeville trick right now. This was done by another juggler from Philadelphia named W.C. Fields. You ever heard of him? He was a movie star when they first had movies, but before there were movies, he was a juggler in vaudeville. This was his best trick, the 9-box stack and balance. I would like to now recreate this trick in loving memory of W.C. Fields. Because that sounds better than saying, I stole this from a dead guy. Mr. Fields would take 2 of these boxes and toss them up in the air. And while they were up in the air, he had just enough time to let go with one hand, reach over here, and grab the 3rd box. He would toss these 3 in the air, and he had just enough time to let go with one hand, reach over here, and grab the 4th, and the 5th, and the 6th. And right around the 7th, people would start to clap. But times have changed. Even now, though, the toughest part is getting the last two. Thank you. That's how Mr. Fields did it. Thank you. But we're not done, ladies and gentlemen. Jenga. I'm not going to swallow it. Okay, now. I love you guys. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to put... Folks, does anybody know what this is called? This is called a ball, yes. I ask because a few years ago, there was a guy on TV. Some of you might remember this. He was selling, guys, you can't block the crosswalk. You gotta cut, like all of you, again, take like 10 steps forward, all right? If there is street between you and the person next to you, in front of you, just keep moving. Come towards me. Come towards the light. Yes. Actually, it's pretty dark over here. Run away from the light. The light's behind you. It's blinding, in fact. Okay. Anyway, ball. There was a guy on TV. He was selling a ball that looked kind of like this. He called it Fushigi, the magic anti-gravity ball. And I hate this guy. Mostly because he tells kids that for $19.95, you can do this too. And that's a lie. Really, for 6 to 8 months of practice, you can do this too. With any ball. I wouldn't care, but now kids come up to me after the show and they say, right, Fushigi, what button do I press to make it float? And I have to explain to them, kid, this is just a ball. The ball isn't special. I'm special. That's what my mom says. Let's try to make this even harder, though. I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to throw it at my head. Wait, there's more. When it hits me, I lean back. I catch the ball here on the dent in my forehead. And if I succeed, this is beautiful. You all clap. If I fail, this is very funny and you all laugh. Either way, you'll be entertained. Thank you. Can you hear me now? Good. Oh wait, it's much harder on the other side. You know why? Because I'm right-headed. Thank you. I wouldn't normally attempt this, but I'm feeling good tonight, and you're a very nice crowd. So I'm gonna give this a shot, even though this is an exceptionally difficult trick. That wasn't it. Thank you. I will now roll the ball down the length of my long, dark, silky hair. Wow. I will then catch the ball as it falls behind my You'll see. Thank you very much. In case you're wondering, I use Pantene. It shines. I do use volunteers in this show. I need one of those volunteers to help me out right now. I'm looking now either for an older kid or an adult with no shame. Sometimes it's a fine line. People determine how much shame they have. Yeah, do you help out? Yeah, come on up. You're our next contestant. Come on down. Hi, what's your name? Give Emma a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me, Emma. Emma, you're standing right here facing the audience. Emma, are you right-handed or left-handed? You're right-handed, okay. In that case, Emma, I'm gonna need you to hold on to this for me with your left hand. Left hand goes right here. Hold nice and steady. Don't move. Emma, you're doing great. The crowd loves it. Emma, with your right arm, I need you to go like this. Nice. I need you to point one finger. Good choice. Hold that right there, Emma. Look straight ahead. And no matter what happens here, keep smiling. Let's have a big hand for Emma, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done, Emma. Excellent job. Thank you very much. I'll take that back. That was good. That might have been too good. I'm going to try something harder now. Otherwise, it's the Emma show. Wait, there's more. Now your arm does this too. You just never tried. But later on tonight, you will. Behind the back. Which, believe it or not, was the easy part. Thank you. Let's see if we can pull this off in the wind. Nope. Okay, let's try it again. Thank you very much. Two at once. This can be done. Sometimes by me. Thank you. I'm getting too old for this.
It's like grandma with tricks. Oh my
That's the part I'm too old for. One more, ladies and gentlemen. This trick looks silly, but it's extremely difficult, which is why I call this 3 years of my life on a stick. Thank you very much. Hashtag nailed it. Hashtag first try. For those of you who are tweeting about my show. Could happen. All right, so in the back here, you guys are like stacked 4 deep in that corner. Like some of you could come up and sit like right down in here, right down in front. Just sit right in front of these people. The heck with them. Yes, yes. You get it, or no, you're just walking through. Yep, yes, take the initiative, they would not. Yes. Got tired of looking at the back of me.
It's
all right.
Emma.
Sort of. All right. Let's move on. Folks, I'm looking for a volunteer now who knows how to do this. Is there anybody here today who can do any juggling? Not looking for a pro by any means, just someone who can get a few catches. All right, let's lower the bar. Who can catch a ball? All right. You should have dropped it. Come here. You come stand over here. Hi, what's your name? Give Wyatt a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Wyatt, toss over to my left hand when I say go. Ready? Go. Nicely done. All right, Wyatt, I'm going to toss you one. You catch it with your left hand. Ready? That's Wyatt. Let's hear it for hand-eye coordination, ladies and gentlemen. We're off to a good start. Wyatt, it gets harder. This time I've got, for me, your part stays the same. Wyatt, this time I've got 3 and you've got 1. When I say go, I'm going to toss one over to your left hand. You toss one over to my left hand at the same time. Are you ready? Go. That's okay, they didn't notice. Go. Go. It builds. Go. 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 When I say go, Wyatt. It's all right, I'm a pro. Wyatt, you may have noticed that when you caught 1 ball, the audience was very impressed with you. And when I started juggling 4, I got nothing out of these people. No, it's too late. So Wyatt, you're the clear crowd favorite is what I'm saying here. I need you to reach over and grab the hat off my head, Wyatt. Grab the hat, you're gonna bring this on home. Wyatt, I'm gonna toss 1 ball high into the air. You will catch it in the hat. If history is any guide, this audience will go wild. Are you ready? I was talking to the audience. Here it comes, Wyatt. I'm your Huckleberry. That's Wyatt, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done, sir. Excellent job. Thank you very much. And yet, ladies and gentlemen, as impressive as Wyatt was, it gets better.
Tomorrow is Wyatt's birthday.
Happy birthday, Wyatt. Quick math, kids. How many? The schools have served you well. As I may have mentioned, I've been juggling for 18 years. This is the hardest trick I know how to do, so clap quickly, it won't last long. Yeah, clap now, might not happen at all, yeah. 50-50 at best. We begin, ladies and gentlemen, with a fancy start. These 4 already in the air, when suddenly, you're stunned. Thank you. The hard part is stopping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Kids, does anybody know what this is called? Correct. What type of yo-yo? Chinese yo-yo, correct. Chinese yo-yo is a little bit different than a regular yo-yo because the string is not attached. The string comes over here on these 2 hand sticks. It's an ancient art that's been practiced in China for thousands of years. I find that most American audiences don't care. That's why I combine it with the equally ancient American art of disco. Watch the footwork. Don't laugh, this is art. This is a man expressing himself through dance. And Chinese yo-yo.
That was high.
This isn't a trick, it just feels good. Thank you.
Thing crying. She's too scared.
Oh. Wow.
Wait for it. I didn't say it was worth waiting for.
Wow. Oh, it's two.
Thank you very much. That's a little something from my years as a competitive disco king. No one believes me. Oh, wait, hang on. I got a little confused by, oh, there they are, okay. Folks, I'd like to now attempt another old vaudeville routine, this one from the American West, where it was perfected 100 years ago by a cowboy named Will Rogers.
I think this is a two-row porno thing that I was talking about. Oh wait, never mind. I can't see. Can't see, but he's going in and out of it.
Yeehaw! The hard part is getting out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. I need a volunteer to help me out. I'm looking for a girl for this one. One of our younger girls. This girl right here. Do you want to help? Come on up. Stand right here. Hi, face them. Hi, what's your name? Sophia, can you crouch down just like I'm doing? Good, doesn't make so much difference for you, but you stay just down like that, okay? Sophia, I'm gonna spin the rope around you, and then when I tell you to, you stand up, okay? Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, stand up. That's Sophia, big hand for her, ladies and gentlemen. Wave to the crowd, Sophia. Small wave, that was smart. Good idea. Sophia, it gets harder. When I count to 3, you're gonna jump out, okay? Yes, here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. That's Sophia. Big hand for her, ladies and gentlemen. High five, Sophia. Thank you very much. Sophia has inspired me. I'm going to attempt an even bigger trick, using an even bigger rope. If this works, I'm hoping for bigger applause. We'll see.
Whoa.
Take the picture now. Did anyone get it? No? All right, good deal. Good. You know, we're going to run out of music, but I'm going to try that trick again. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Thank you very much. All right. Folks. Oh, right. I need a, sir, do me a favor, come here. Yeah, you. All right. Just stand right here. I need you to be my rock. Okay, good. All right, now, sir, right behind you, on the ground, there are 3 machetes. I want you to go grab them for me, okay? Ready?
Oh, crap.
Go. You see them? Wooden handles. Right there. There. Okay. Hand me the machetes. Thank you very much. Run away quickly. Give him a big hand. Okay. I will now attempt my newest, my most dangerous, and by far, my stupidest routine.
Oh my god.
It's just 10 minutes of this, people.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
I love that. You know, ladies and gentlemen, the stage is its own world. This is a world where a man can be whatever he wants to be. This is a world where a very shy man in reality can hold his head high and walk out among complete strangers. And even be so bold as to walk up to a complete stranger and say, "Hi, could you join me for a moment?" What's your name? Deanie? Give Deanie a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Deanie. Right this way.
Oh, Deanie.
Move this out of your way.
Who, Deanie?
Stand right here, Deanie, if you would. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to my world. Many people are afraid of this world, so they think that I'm very brave for living up here, and that's not true, Deanie. I live in this world so I can be what I'm not out in the real world. Out in the real world, I would never be able to walk up to you and offer you a single rose. But this is theater, and anything can happen. And Deanie, out in the real world, I would never be bold enough to then destroy that rose with a 6-foot bullwhip. But this is theater, and anything can happen. Now, Deanie, in a moment here, I'm going to ask you a favor. A huge favor that I could never ask you in the real world, but theater. I'd like you to hold the rose right here, and don't move. Deanie, we're going to do this on the count of 3. Ready?
On who, Deanie?
1, 2. This heightens dramatic tension. This increases suspense. This pisses me off. Imagine how Deanie feels. Give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done, Deanie. Excellent job. Oh, but wait. Not done.
I thought he said
Deanie, you see,
overweight.
because this is theater, there are always happy endings. Give her a big hand. She really deserves it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. One more time. That's Deanie.
Houdini!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to add a little bit more danger to this show. The bed of nails. I need a volunteer.
There's
Now,
a
I'm not
nail.
allowed to use a kid for this anymore. Not since the incident. All right, so I need an adult. Ideally, if I could find two adults, if I can find a couple who are willing to come on up here. Yes, sir. And lady, yes. That gentleman just got voluntold. Come on down here. Give them a big hand as they make their way to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Watch your step as you get closer here. Hi there, what's your name? Mackenzie, you're going to come around to here. What's your name, sir? Ethan? Excellent. Mackenzie, stand right here. Place your hand on the nails. Make sure that they are pointy. Make sure those are real nails. Are those real nails? Excellent. Ethan, take the apple, drop it from forehead height onto the nails. Try to pull it up off of the nails, Ethan. Pull hard. Give it everything you got. Is that a real apple? Thank you, Ethan. Mackenzie, one more thing. If you could, place your hand on my back. Make sure that there is no chainmail, no protective coating of any kind. Am I a real man? Thank you. I go a long way for that joke. Ethan, stand right opposite me, right over on that end. Mackenzie, you're going to stand right in the center, right up close to it. Good. With your right hand, put your right hand on her shoulder. With your left hand, hold her left hand, like a reverse handshake. Not to worry, Mackenzie, this is more comfortable for me than a futon. Mackenzie, in just a moment here, I am going to ask you to place your left foot right here. Your left foot. Let's go right ahead. And then on the count of 3, I would like you to place your right foot right here. No lower, okay? Just right here. All right, on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on up. That's Mackenzie, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a big hand. You're light as a feather. All the same, whenever you're ready, you can step back down. How about a big hand for Mackenzie and Ethan, ladies and gentlemen?
Wow.
Thank you very much, folks. Very brave of you. Excellent job. Excellent job. And would you believe that even after all of that, I still look good in this vest? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this a long time. This has been my full-time job for 18 years. And I was thinking the other day, I look at a crowd like this very differently than I did 18 years ago. 18 years ago, I would have looked at a crowd like this and thought, man, look at all these normal people with their minivans and their 2.3 kids and their white picket fences. That's not for me. I'm different. And now I drive a minivan. I have 2 kids. I have 3 cats. My picket fence isn't white because I can't be bothered to paint it. And I see this crowd very differently now. You all look like heroes to me. Get yourselves in here. I need 2 of those heroes to help me out right now. Kids, you weren't listening to a single thing I just said. This one isn't about you. Ladies, I don't doubt your heroism for a second, but right now I am looking for 2 fellow fathers to help me out with this next trip.
Hey, that's sexy.
Yeah?
Just kidding.
All right. Father, yeah. What's your name, sir?
Hey, it's the guy at our hotel.
And what's your name, sir? Delta? All right, you're going to be on this side. And your name again? Melvin, you're going to be on this side. All right. Melvin, I want to run something by you. I saw this online. I thought it was genius. All right. Ladies, if you're pregnant and you know you're having a boy soon, you should name your future son Gotham. So that whenever your baby cries in the middle of the night, you can roll over and put your hand on your husband's shoulder and say, Gotham needs you. Would you get up? How could you not? It's not a chore anymore. It's a small act of heroism. Very much like you joining me. I appreciate that. Now, I'm sorry, remind me of your name again? Delta. I wasn't able to use this trick with my own kids because I have 2 little girls and I couldn't name them Gotham. I tried. Whenever my little girls would cry, I would try to hear it differently. I would try to hear it not as a complaint, but as a small princess saying, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Tonight, you will be my only hope. Joined as I am by the heroes of my childhood, I feel like it's only appropriate for me to have a theme song of my own. A theme song of perhaps the greatest American hero. This goes right over their heads. Hang tight while I grab the unicycle, guys.
I'm guessing it's an old person roughly.
How's your balance? No? No? Alright, I guess I'm doing it. Alright, just put your foot in front of the wheel. Wedge that in there. Good. Yep, get your right foot in there. Good. Hold on up top, both hands. Yep, good. Tilt it a little forward towards the children. Good. Alright, let me roll up my pants leg, otherwise it gets caught in the chain and ruins my whole night. And Delta, you're going to want to let go with your left hand for 1 sec while I get my foot up here, okay? Hang tight for 1 second, guys, while I climb up on this thing. Okay, Delta, you can hold on with 2 hands now. Choose carefully. All right, I'm going the long way. Okay. All right, good. Okay, good. All right, now we got to tilt the seat that way until it's underneath me. Okay, okay, all right. I'm okay. You can remove your foot now. So you can pull your foot away now. All right. Now is the time. That's supposed to happen. All right. You can let go with your hands now. I've got you. You can let go of me. And then when I let go of you, run. Don't leave me. Run, save yourself, don't look back. All right, I have one more favor to ask. There are 3 bowling pin looking things hanging from the table behind you. Hand them up to me one at a time. Are you ready? I'm not. Go. Why are you still here? All right, run, both of you, run. Give them both a big hand, they're my heroes. You're all my heroes. Thank you for bringing your families out to Virginia Beach. Clap now! And now we attempt to dismount. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, many of you know that at this point in the show, there is no need for you to come up and tip me. My fee has been paid for by the city of Virginia Beach, and I'd like to thank them for that. If, however, any of you would like a souvenir of tonight's show, I have postcards for sale. They're $2 a piece, and I'd be happy to autograph them for you. Thank you so much for coming out and watching my show, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. Take care.